Dog, she got a fucking potato to my head, bruh.
What is the secret formula? I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Come on, man.
What is the secret formula?
Do I look like SpongeBob, nigga?
No, nigga, Plankton. What's the secret formula? Matter of fact, Mr. Krabs, cause I'm Plankton.
Come
What's
on,
the secret?
give me in my eye, bruh.
Yes, gang. I'm a potato whip your ass.
Come on, man.
I'm a potato whip his ass. Dude, what's the secret formula? I'm trying to cook. What is it?
Bro, this how I got woken up.
What is the secret
She literally
formula?
just woke me up like this, y'all.
What is the secret formula?
Bruh. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to cook, nigga. What is the secret formula?
I don't know what you're cooking.
Nigga, potatoes. You see the potato, nigga?
Come on, man.
What's the secret formula? You're not gonna give me up? Oh, I should shove my gun up your ass there,
I can't even breathe, bruh.
Huh? What is the secret formula? Gang. I need my secret formula. Who got it? Cause this nigga seem like he ain't got the formula.
Bruh, she just put that in my mouth. Yo. Oh my goodness. Oh, welcome to our channel, y'all. Welcome to our channel, man. If you haven't been here before, I'm Justin. That's Kiana. That's my boo. That's my wife. That's my everything. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and spam the comments with Team Justin or Team Kiana, whoever you prefer. We love y'all. See you soon.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know it's your girl Kiana and Ava. Hi, Ava. Alright. But before I get this video started, like, subscribe, and comment what should we make next. If y'all don't know, most people are quarantined in their house due to the coronavirus. So we're gonna be making some cooking. We're gonna be cooking some food so people that don't know how to cook would know what to do, or have some type of sense of how to cook a homemade meal. Since you can't go out to restaurants, since you can't do as much as you want to do at this point. But ooh, good Lord. But anyways, we're gonna be making some roasted potatoes with some boneless smothered chicken. So I'm gonna take you step by step. I already peeled the potatoes, and all I did was dice them in triangles. That's all you have to do, and make sure you wash your potato before you dice it. And I did 4 potatoes. So, and then this is how it should look. As you can see, it looks very, very delicious, and it smells so good. As you can see, I was blocking my light, but let me bring it up here in the better light. Look at that. So good. So, what I used was some, I used some sea salt. I used paprika. I used some Cajun seasoning. I used some Italian seasoning. I used some seasoned salt. And then I used some, dropped it. I used some black pepper. Kids touch everything, good Lord. Garlic salt. No, garlic powder, my bad. She's touching everything I touch. I used a little bit of chives. And I used some onion powder. Because all of that is going to give it some good flavor, and it's going to give you that color. And use 2 cups of whatever type of oil you prefer. I do vegetable oil. It doesn't matter what kind of oil you use. And just do 2 cupfuls, and just drizzle and mix it just like so. Just like that. Just mix it all in just like that. And this is going to be your result of how it should look. So then you want to preheat your oven to 375. So it can be nice and warm and nice, right? So you don't have to wait. So you can move on to your chicken. So I'm just putting back my seasonings in my cabinet. So I'm going to put the roasted potatoes in the oven about 30 to 40 minutes, but until it's soft enough but not crumbly, like not mashed potatoes. But make sure it's like soft enough for you to eat. That's, I don't want you to be like, oh man, these potatoes hard. No, that's what you have to do to make sure that your potatoes is right. Always stick like a fork or try to cut it and see it's cooked thoroughly, or however you like your potatoes. So that's your reference. Your preference. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and then I'm going to get my boneless chicken washed so I can show you guys how to cut those up. So bye. Look at Mr. Fantastical. I don't care. Don't mind the bed back there. We putting our niece bed together today. See? Look, it ain't as easy as you thought, see? Told you. Ah! Always trying to show your butt. That's what you get. You dropped my pillow.
You dropped my pillow.
Dude, come on, man. No, it ain't easy, is it? Sure. You're gonna take my rug out my living room. See, look, oh, he left his shoe. That man needs some milk. I got it all on camera. He in the camera. See, he be talking about that shit like he good. Look at that. I'm cold. Yeah, you cold, all right.
I just have to get used to that. Like, my first day, I felt like 6 times, bro. Then I scratched on the bottom.
See, I don't have time for that. Oh, my TV! All right, that's it.
You funny, man.
Okay, ready for this cooking? So, I took the potatoes out. Of course, you can see that we've been eating them. Well, Ava, she been eating the potatoes because she hungry. But this is a good look at the potatoes. So they're all done and roasted. It's gonna come off eventually. See, because I put the oil in there, and look at this. Got the crispiness. So it's gonna be good. But the chicken is still going. So we're gonna give that another 25 to 30 more minutes, and then it should be. Okay, but I'm gonna come back and y'all gonna see what the chicken is on too. So, but this is how your potatoes should look, and they taste so bomb, y'all. Look, watch this. Y'all know I like food, right? As you can see. But anyway, okay, I'll be back in like 30-40 minutes. So, well, not 30-40 minutes, but 25 to 30.
25. Because it's only been 20 minutes.
25. So, yeah, 25 minutes. So, that's cool. But this is really good, y'all. I'm going to eat all these before the meal. Okay, so I did rinse 2 chickens. I'm going to show you guys what I do with the other chicken because I have 3 chickens. They're boneless, and the same seasons that I use on the potatoes, I'm using on the chicken, but the only thing is different is the red crushed peppers. So, what I'm going to do, I got water in here already because I like to keep my chicken juicy. So, and I don't want it to dry out because it's going to bake right along with the potatoes. So, I'm going to put this inside of the pan here. So I want to make sure the chicken stay juicy. I don't want it dried out. Oh, I can cut this one in half again. This one is pretty fairly chunky. Since I have a niece, she can kind of eat the small pieces because she don't eat much. So if you got kids, make sure you try to, do the portions very fairly. Then I can just cut this one in half too. Because, you got to make sure, since I'm doing it like this because everybody's quarantined, everybody doesn't have a lot of food. So, it's going to stribble up, but it's going to be some nice, fairly pieces even though. So, I I got another piece over here that I said I'm just gonna rinse off. So let me come up here in this bowl. Do not rinse your chicken with dish soap. That is not how you clean your chicken. Just water. You seen that before when people clean their chicken? Don't do that. Mm-hmm. It is not the time to be going to the hospital unless you want the corona, the Rona. So I'm just gonna go in the middle and I'm just gonna cut it in half, just like that, because you get more chicken. So, and like the fat and stuff, like if you like the fat, you can have it, but I just try to tear it off as much as possible. And you can get this chicken at Walmart or whatever you prefer, but it's just boneless chicken. So I can keep this one like that. And it don't matter how you lay it in there, just lay it in there, just as long as it, food stays juicy. So this little piece can kind of move out the way. And that's enough water in there because it's going to cook down. And what the water does is keep the juices in, but the season is going to get inside the chicken as well. So I'm just going to wash my hands. So I'm going to start off with the black pepper. And I'm just going to make sure each chicken gets some black pepper on top. And try to do your water too, because like I said, it's going to cook down into the chicken. So that's black pepper. Then your onion powder that I got here. I'm just going to do that because you want. And then I'm going to add onions later, the caramelized onions. And we're going to do that probably on the top of the stove. But I just take, and then we're going to do the red crushed peppers. I just do it like this because you don't want to overpower your meal with too much heat. So I just do it like that. And especially if you got kids, you don't want to do too much. It's all just for flavor. I got some paprika. Paprika is just, it's not as spicy. So it just gives it more flavor to the chicken. So I'm just doing it like that. And as you can see, it looks like fall. And then we got our Cajun that we're going to put on here. And Cajun is good. It's not spicy. This season is not spicy. So don't think it's going to overpower. And don't be skimpy on the seasoning. Because remember, the water is going to evaporate eventually. And this is garlic powder. So, and then I'm going to do some Italian seasoning. It's always good. If you have basil, use that. It's still good. It's because I do it all the time. But I just want to do Italian seasoning. And I don't use much. Because everybody knows Italian seasoning can overpower your whole meal. And then a little bit of seasoned salt because you don't want too much salt. So, there you go. Oh, and that was seasoned salt. And so then now I'm going to put the chicken in the oven for about an hour or 40 minutes to an hour, however you prefer your chicken to be. But as long as it's tender and it's juicy. But only put a little bit to where your meat is still peeking out of the water. So you can, you can still see how your meat is looking. And when it starts to, boneless chicken tends to always stay white. So when you know your chicken is like completely white and it's been in there about 40 minutes to an hour, then it should be done because it's boneless. It's not the bone. The bone takes a little bit longer. So this is just boneless. So put this in your oven next to your potatoes. So they should be done roughly around the same time. So, and then I'm going to show you the end result. I'm not going to stay on here for a whole 40 minutes to an hour. But, I'm going to put it in the oven. So, yeah. That's how it looks before it goes into the oven. If you can see, this is how it looks. It looks good already. So, but it's going in the oven now.
Get out of my kitchen. Hey, get out of my kitchen. No.
The stuff they do. She wasn't having it. So the chicken is done. This is how it looks. It looks very good. And what you want to do is the juices that you see, this is why I said the water. you can just put over like that because the water is seasoned, but it keeps it juicy.
Yeah, keep it moist.
Look at him learning, y'all. He don't even cook.
I sure don't.
So see, look what I'm doing. I'm changing people's lives. Look, just put that on there like that. It's gonna be so good and delicious. Yeah, I know. She just always under me. So I did it every chicken to make sure it stays juicy. That's what the water is for. You see, it still has that grease and the flavor in it. So so you can focus on it. But yeah, so that's it. Then you can see by the line where the water started, because that's the seasoning stuff. So, and now it's down to here, so it cooks inside the chicken, the flavors and everything. So that's done with that. So I'm gonna hand the camera off to Justin.
Who the hell is Justin?
Justin Booty
That food
Hole.
looking good, y'all. Oh goodness.
So
all right,
I'm gonna get my skillet.
move the light. Gotta have a good light in.
I'm gonna have my skillet going. I'm gonna come a little closer. And the reason I still got these seasons out because you're gonna need them still. So do not put your seasons up. You're still gonna need them. So I got my skillet going. So what I'm gonna do is get some vegetable oil because nope, don't touch mama. So I'm just doing a cap full. And that's just to get the skillet kind of hot. Get back, mama, please. Thank you. Nope, don't turn on the light. So you just want to get your skillet hot, but kind of put it on like a 3 if you have a gas stove. Put it on 3 and just kind of make sure your grease goes everywhere. Because we're going to caramelize some onions. So you want to come a little closer? I don't bite. I just stab. I'm just kidding. So I'm just gonna. You want to just make sure you just cut this part off, the top part off, because you can leave this on here to keep your onion together if you're not, if you're not used to cutting onions. But sometimes it leaves a mark right here just to go against that, and if it don't, just make a line, because you're gonna need this whole top part off.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because that's just the outer shell, and then this layer always sticks to the little skin. So you just want to take that off.
You know how many times I was in prep as a teenager cooking food and I just chopped up a whole onion like that and put it in the bucket?
I'd be so heated if you cook for me.
I chopped the ends off and then I just chopped it into a bunch of little pieces.
See, that's how your onion should look. And it's okay if this is here because you're not going to need that and it's not going to get in the way. So what you want to do is go just like this. You want to make it to where, say like you, my bad, it's lit off. The counter's clean, don't worry. But make sure that's off there. But you can keep it like this and just cut it like that. And then that way it just separate it. Because you don't, that's up to you if you want to keep them whole. But me, personally,
I never did none of that, bro.
Personally, I like a lot of onions. So I just try to, keep it like that. And you can just put them right in the skillet as you're going so it can get out your way.
Okay.
So you just do it just like that. And I'm going to, it don't matter how you cut them because onions.
You're going to put this on top of the chicken, right?
Yep. And onions burn your eyes. And you can put them on top of your potatoes too. They're good and yummy for your tummy, honey. So then you can just cut it up like how I just did. So you just do it just like that. And you just put them in there. You don't want to chop it though. Do not chop your onions finely because that is not what you're looking for. Unless you like them small. That's your opinion. But me personally, no. So, and I'm just going to do it again. So. And I'm just, as you can see, just putting it in the skillet. It's okay if they fall on the floor, just don't eat them. Because I'm not picking them up and putting them in the skillet. So I advise you not to do so. It's not good, it's not healthy unless you want the Rona.
You gonna keep them that big though? Like
they're going to cook down.
Oh, okay.
They're going to cook down. So don't worry. Like if your pieces are big, do not worry. And just use your same knife and just make sure they get in that grease.
Just a grease?
Mm-hmm.
Grease.
So they're going to caramelize. And then I'm going to show you later how to, It should still turn golden no matter what. So, this is fine. Do not just throw the whole onion in there because the Lord knows that is not right. It will not cook through unless you're trying to make a stuffed onion. That's not what we're doing here. So, and we're going to do the same thing. I got 2 onions. We're going to do the same thing. Ava's really not going to eat the onion, so these really just for me and Justin. So, yes, me and Justin, me and Uncle. So, taking that top layer off again.
Can I do it this time? You want to record?
You want to do it?
Yeah, let me do it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you finish. Well, let me wash my hands first because I don't want the camera smelling like onion. So, I come over here while Justin's washing his hands. Look who's stealing the potatoes. They're good? Mama, they're good? I give that a yes. She over here stealing.
What up, doodle? So this garbage?
Alright, Justin, then wash his hands, and you want to keep kind of just like I showed you, be careful. Hold the stem. That's there for it.
So this.
Yep. So with this is watch your fingers. Do not do what he do, okay, you guys. Look. See, that's why he don't cook, y'all, because he be trying to kill people. So this what you do. Bring it up like that so you can hold the stem. So you can cut around the stem.
Okay.
She's stealing potatoes. I moved them and she's still stealing them. But
okay, that's done.
Okay, so he's all done with that. So now what do?
You cut these.
Okay, don't chop them. There you go. Get out the refrigerator, Mama. Close the door. Oh my goodness, look at this man. Dude, you're wasting the onions. Can you not do that? And you're chopping them. You don't supposed to chop them.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're supposed to be separated. We need some little ones though.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
No, we don't. That's good. Just put them in there now. Put them in the skillet.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Oh my goodness, the baby's over there stealing potatoes. No, she's okay.
Huh?
No.
Nope, you just cut that right in half.
Cut it in half?
Yep. There you go. And then just put them in the skillet now. You're all done.
All done.
You separate them in the skillet.
Okay.
No, you don't move the... Please do not do this. You can burn your penis off.
It's faster.
No, it's not. All you have to do is pick up the cutting board.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord. So now, like, the skillet is going, and Ava's over there stealing potatoes.
Baby, we need some more.
So look. So
oil.
this is why, because the chicken makes the oil already. So what you're gonna do is grab some of that grease, the water that it makes, and you're gonna put it in your onions, and it's gonna help you caramelize it.
Okay.
So that's all I'm doing. I'm just taking from here, and I'm just adding them in here because it's gonna give them that chicken flavor as well. So everything's gonna have flavor. It's not gonna miss a beat. So you want to do about 5 of those, and you can use the same spoon because the meat is cooked and everything. So, and you're gonna just want to mix them up. So as you see, and like if you want to do something extra with yours, that's perfectly fine. But I'm not gonna add the seasons just yet. But as you can see, that it's starting to caramelize right here. So what I'm gonna do is turn my eye up just a little bit more. So it's gonna be like that. It's gonna caramelize. See, it's starting to caramelize already. If you want to add another tablespoon to your food, that's perfectly fine. Baby's over there still. She got a bowl now of potatoes. We have a thief on the loose. We're getting robbed. Who do we call? We are quarantined. Who do we call? Okay. But this is so far. So now that it's starting to caramelize, because I did turn the heat up on it, I want to do another tablespoon so it doesn't burn. And as you see, some of that fat from the chicken is good to go in there because that's gonna just break down even more. Get the camera to Justin. So now we're gonna do our seasoned salt. Yes, seasoned salt. And you wanna do about like 2 pinches, however you prefer to season your meat. I'm not gonna do the Italian season, so don't worry about that. I am gonna do some red crushed peppers. Mwah, I love you too. Yep, yabba dabba 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 dabba. And if you like it spicy, you can add. I love food. I love spicy food. So I put enough in there. So then next, I'm going to add some pepper. And seasons make me sneeze. I do not have the coronavirus. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. But you're like, oh my gosh, she sneezed. I'm okay. So I'm adding some paprika. As you can see, I want to add some garlic. Be generous with the garlic, y'all, because it gives it so much more flavor. And then I'm going to, and you do not need the onion powder because these are onions. Hello. This is the Cajun seasoning. So that's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to go back over here, add some more juice to it so nothing burns. And this is going to get it caramelized because it's got grease. So as you can see, you want to just mix that all together. You went from baking to frying. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all going to be a chef by the time I'm done. So you see how it's just like still sticking? So you want to go back over here and grab some more of this juice. Because you want to keep your onions and stuff still moist so they're not sticking to the pan. You want to make sure you get all those flavors that's on the skillet. So that's why it's good to add the water to your chicken or your meat, whatever you're going to use. It's good to use it because it's still greasy from the meat. So if you make anything, just use the grease from the meat. It always helps. And see how that... So don't ever pour your juices out from your meat because you never know what you may need it for. So I just added some more. So keep them flavors going. And then we're just going to let these just cook. I'm not going to stir them anymore because I know they're greasy enough for it to just cook on its own. Keep it, the eyes in between 4 and 3. So it should be still fine. And I'm going to show you when these are all done because I don't want to waste your time. So, what? Oh, you got nothing but time, man. You in the house. So, we gonna come back though. So, I'm gonna add one more. Just one more. Just me. I'm sorry. That's just me. But that's it. I'm done adding. So, I'll be back. Here, the onions, the caramelized onions take about 5 minutes. That's including the chop. So, 2 minutes chopping, 3 minutes in a skillet. On 4, in between 4 to 3, depending on how quick you want to do it. But I'm just going to add one more tablespoon of this. I did add 4 more, so altogether add 5 more towards the end of your 5 minutes, okay? So, these onions are done, y'all. And look at this. Okay, thank you. She picked up the onion off the floor. We're not using that. So, look how this will look, y'all. Look. So good. And then look, that's from the juices. So look at that. It's so good. Yes, pretty. All right. And then I'm gonna show you how it's plated. So I'm gonna get this off. I'm gonna turn my eye off, and then I'm gonna set this aside to let it cool off. But for just about 1 minute while I plate the plates, the food on the plate. So that's the same amount of time. So 1 minute. What I call dummy rice. I'm not good at making rice. So, I do got regular rice. Don't get me wrong. I make it if I have to. But this is my dummy rice. I can put it in the microwave. I can do stovetop. This is your best friend. If you don't know how to make rice like me, this is your best friend. Okay? So, you're going to pull my hair. So, you want to get you a bowl like this. Because Justin suggested that we make rice. Ava don't like rice like that. So, I got this container. And I got about this much rice in it. I mean water. And I'm just going to eyeball it. Because that's what I normally do. Just eyeball the rice. And I just put it in there. Just like so. And then you want to try to move it around. I just shake it so they just fall to the bottom. Then what you want to do, like it says minute rice, but you got to put it on there for 5 minutes, okay? So you want to put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. Our microwave got them high watts, so it's probably going to cook faster, but you just wait 5 minutes. So what I'm doing now is just mixing it 2 minutes in. Yeah, 2 minutes in, so it's at 2:52 right now. I'm just mixing it, but just let it continue to cook. So yeah, 5 minutes is gonna continue. So this is how the rice looks when it's all done. You want to let it sit for 1 minute, and then whatever remaining water that's in it, you can just pour it out. But as you can see, it's still soaking up all the water. So let it sit for 1 minute. And to see how hot it is, and you have rice. So then I'm going to show you the next step with the rice, because I'm not a plain Jane when it comes to food. Love you. So I'm just going to do it now, like pour some in the water. Like it's not much in there, but I don't want it soggy. So look at that. So you want to add some butter. This is our butter container, so you want to just add some butter. I did 2 tablespoons worth of butter. And you want to just mix that in. I like butter. Some people don't. But me personally gives it the rice flavor.
Sound like macaroni.
No. No.
Just disgusting. So anyways, you want to add... I'm going to show you guys so then you know how to measure it.
That's a lot of salt.
Nope. It's not, because the butter is unsalted, by the way. So this is about, I would say like 2 tablespoons. Probably like, not even, like 2 pinches. You're just going to mix that all in. And there you have it. Rice. So now I'm going to put this on our plates that we got over here. Ava already started eating. But yes, baby. Okay. Come a little closer. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. Oh, you know when. But let me just add a little more up here. But this is our end result of our meal. It looks so good, y'all. Look at that. It looks super, super good. Y'all see the steam off of that? Look at that. So the food is wonderful. So it's going to be really good. So.
Hello?
So.
All right, bro.
Thank y'all. We just want y'all to know that we all in this together, and we know this like is a tough time for a lot of people. So our prayers go out to everybody and friends and family as well. So everybody stay prayed up. Everybody take precaution in this. Like this is a serious situation. So we just want to make sure everybody can still enjoy their life inside of their homes, and the people that can't cook or okay at cooking can make a decent meal without using all of their food. And just know that me and Justin and Ava, of course, we love you guys for all the support and love and things that y'all been doing for us, and it's changing our life, and y'all adding on to our life. So we enjoy that. So we appreciate everything. But you guys just wash your hands like you normally should do. Make sure you stay clean. Make sure you stay from a lot of people and a lot of events and things like that. Just postpone until this is all all behind us. So just make sure you guys do that and enjoy your life still, and don't let this gloomy moment in life just bring you down, because it's not the last of it. So, but just pray. And you guys got our love, so enjoy that meal, because we're going to enjoy it. Because when I tasted those roasted potatoes, it was good. And chicken and everything was just good. So, thank you guys. And subscribe, like, and share, and comment down below what should we make next. And we're gonna let y'all know just in case, you know, somebody might comment. So we're gonna do it. So just let us know. Thank you. Bye.